Actually, I don't really agree with having this percentage number, because you have the tendency to work towards that threshold, but we want more than that. And we want women to be recognized on merits, not because just to meet that percentage point. So, for example, all this while we are looking at 30%. But have we actually achieved that 30%? Even that 30% is so difficult to achieve.
International Trade and Industry Ministry Deputy Secretary General Mastura Ahmad Mustafa spoke out against setting quotas for women during the panel session at the Asean Opinion Leaders Conference, Outlook for 2025 on Thursday. She was one of the panelists for the session titled Empowering Women Leaders in ASEAN's Economic Growth, moderated by Star Media Group Chief Content Officer Datin Paduka Esther Ng. Infectious disease expert Prof Dr Adeeba Kamarulzaman disagreed with Mastura, saying it is still important to have a quota for women in top roles.
Esther, I have mixed feelings about this. Obviously, you want to be on a board or whatever for merit, for your own, the right reasons. But for where we are right now, it is important to have that goal, because otherwise it's easy enough to make excuses and say we can't find the women. They already are making those excuses. Can't find the right woman, this, that, and the other. But equally importantly is to have the interventions to allow, to ensure that, we are producing women leaders.
Girls for Girls International Global President and co-founder Izzana Salleh also expressed similar sentiments, saying a quota is necessary as women might still miss out on opportunities despite having merit and experience.
To a certain extent, I agree with Prof. I do have mixed feelings. I do think that if there wasn't this conversation pushing for a certain number, and of course beyond, I'm game for 50% or more, the actual appointment may not happen. And so we need to normalize this conversation. We want to see at least half your board as women, because the conversation there, the decisions made there really make a difference.
Ng recounted being shocked to find she was the only woman editor-in-chief from mainstream media 6 years ago.
It's really a man's world back then, Now we have 5, which is a good thing. But it's still a dismal number, if you ask me. Because although it's a small industry, it is not that small, and there are only 5 of us. And I'm not talking about the magazines, and I'm talking about the mainstream media. There are not that many, but there are only 5 of us. And this is the media industry, the very industry which questions the fact that, what happened to your 30% of women as decision makers. But look at our own industry.
The 2-day conference, of which SMG is an exclusive media partner, concludes today.